Well, good morning. It is Sunday, the 28th of April. I'm Tony Richards, and I'm here to bring you another developer vlog from Lumpy Studios. Uh, what happened this week? Well, I suppose what I really want to talk about this week is the importance of focusing on one project. Not two, but not three, but one. So this week, I have really essentially made a switch to working on zombie words, which was initially it came out of a test of a video series that I'll hopefully put out soon, where I tried to make a game in a week, and essentially made zombie words, or at least the prototype for it, in a day, and I was gonna turn it into a video, but I don't even know why. But one thing led to another, and now it's a full-fledged project. My other project, Survive, which I talked about last week, how that has completely changed in scope and everything about it has changed. I've had to put that on the back burner now, and so now I feel like I'm working on three separate projects. So I guess the lesson I've learned is focus on one project, because I feel stretched thin. But aside from that, I would say the projects are going along really well. Zombie Words, which has been the big focus of this week. I got the menu done, or for the most part, and really happy with the aesthetics. I'm always curious, because when I start making menus, it's a part of the project I just don't like to do. And I always find they look terrible to start with, and then all of a sudden they look fine. I want to say good. They look fine. So that Zombie Words, hopefully you can probably see on the screen, the menu is been done. Ended up deciding on having 18 different levels, so I look forward to building that this week. And then there was a lot of other bug fixes with the project, and I found it didn't actually work on mobile devices, so worked through that this week. Some boring fixes. Actually, I think it was this week that I crafted the first level and made it look good. It went from sort of a very generic template level to something that looks quite artistic. Well, I mean, that's debatable, but it looks a lot nicer. There's lighting effects and things like that now. And I'm actually thinking this project, initially I was going to have it done next weekend, but I'm thinking 2 weeks and Zombie Words would be done. And then I'm thinking a month for Project Survive, or whatever that has become now. And then my big focus is going to be to make any other game other than a zombie game. I gotta say, because I bought the zombie, assets, I feel like I've worked on nothing but zombies since I started. So, really trying to go a different direction to zombies and try to make something new that I've never really sort of thought of or played before. But so that's where we sit with development. In terms of videos, I'm actually going to start a new video series. It's actually kind of like initially a very old idea, and that was Indie Spotlight, in which I play an indie game and sort of do I don't want to think of it as like a review, but a sort of a video about it, just discussing what I liked, what I didn't like, what worked well. And part of that was just so I could start playing more games and not feel like I was wasting my time. So the first one of that's coming out this week. I've decided to back off on how many tutorials I put out. Initially, I was putting out 2 tutorials a week. I'm going to scale it back and just put out 1. And I think it's going to be on ragdolls. Creating a ragdoll character control, which is something that I found was actually a lot of questions about how to reset a ragdoll, and not a lot of particularly good answers. So I thought I'd make a tutorial on that. Unfortunately, this today would be normally when I film a new series, which is make a game in a day, give myself a day to make a game. But due to various life constraints, I have to abandon that, and So hopefully that video will be out next week. All right, I think I'm going to end this vlog here. That's essentially it. If you've listened this far, my hat's off to you, because I think I've just been rambling for 5 minutes. But yeah, leave a comment. Let me know if you struggle to focus on just one project. And subscribe, and I'll see you next week. Ta-ta. I really got to figure out another sign-off than what I'm doing.